Hi everybody, it's my take on Super Ego. This particular company started by some Serbian in 2012. Currently, the company is listed as Chameleon Carrier. What they do is, don't mistake this carrier with Landstar. What Landstar does is has a network of load boards, owner operators that buy their own trucks from dealership and bring their tractor to Landstar to put Landstar trailers, okay, under Landstar authority. That is not the case with Ego. What Super Ego is a lease. You're leasing a truck through Super Ego. Now, we all know the controversy that exists. Leasing and trucking don't go hand in hand when you're leasing a truck through a company that you're working with. Now, you get a truck from a dealership and you're bringing it to the company to lease your tractor. That's a whole different thing. That works. And you can walk out anytime, okay? Now, they promise 88% to the driver. What Super Ego's been doing is shaving off the rate confirmation. What it means is that a broker sends off a rate confirmation, let's just say for $3,500. Now that $3,500 is listed on the rate confirmation with the address where the load is picking up and all that, right? Now, what this is a typical Illinois carrier. Serbians do that a lot. There are a lot of criminals in the trucking industry out of Illinois. Criminals are everywhere. Some are strategic, or some you might say covert, and some are overt. Okay, now $3,500 given to you by the broker to move a freight, let's just say from Texas to New Jersey. Okay, now, and you're gonna get 88% of that as a lease operator, and they're gonna take off the truck payment, fuel, permits, all that stuff, good stuff, right? So now, when they're showing you the rate confirmation, they're showing you $2,500 instead of $3,500. So now you're getting 88%. They just shaved off $1,000. And most of these people that are dispatching, they're overseas in European countries, and they're manipulating logs. And so you're running 1,700 miles a day, and you look at your check and you're not getting paid. And then now the whistleblowers that were hired, the people that were hired by this Ego in Belgrade somewhere, are blowing the whistle on Ego. Now they're under a federal investigation and a massive lawsuit. Where the truck driver, in the lawsuit, truck drivers ain't gonna get nothing, but more likely there's a possibility that FMCSA will shut them down. There is a possibility of that. But what they're doing is leasing trucks. They're getting trucks. So Ego is getting truck from a dealership. Okay? Now, then it's leasing the trucks that is getting from the dealership to the truck drivers. And truck drivers are getting robbed and manipulated. But the truck drivers know, truck drivers are no angel. They know what they're getting themselves into. They know what type of shady company this is. And there are hundreds, possibly thousands of shady companies. And the stories that we are hearing in the lawsuit is disturbing. How these foreigner, not all trucking companies in Illinois are bad. You can make money with the trucking companies in Illinois. They're good people. But there are a lot of cutthroat. And the cutthroats are from a certain part of in the world. And they're banging on people. They don't give a fuck about robbing or screwing off American truck drivers. Okay, now pay attention. What I've discovered is that the brokers were participating with these chameleon carriers, because these chameleon carriers were operating illegal log operation and moving these brokers' freight, not only for cheap but quick. For example, I picked up a load in Indiana at 8 o'clock, and it was going to Central California, about Fresno, California, 2,100, 2,200 miles. And the broker, so I picked up a load Sunday, and the broker expected me to deliver that load Tuesday, 8 o'clock. That's 1,050 miles a day. So why did that broker expect that? The load, by law, by legally running that clock, that load was supposed to be delivered Wednesday, not Tuesday. That's the correct time, okay? Tuesday, 8 o'clock. So Monday, 24 hours. You taking your 10 hour, taking mine, it's just 10-hour breaks. You got to take multiple 10-hour breaks. So Tuesday, that's 22 hours. You're not going to do no 2,100 miles. So now, unless you're running illegal, so legally, you're sitting on Tuesday, you're sitting on 1,400 to, let's just say 1,500 miles. You're sitting on 1,500 miles by Tuesday, 8 o'clock, because you picked up a load Sunday, 8 o'clock, okay? Now, Wednesday, 8 o'clock, you can make that delivery. That's the correct time. So the broker, the reason again is because there are people that were running these loads for these brokers. So the brokers are participating in this illegal log operation and with this chameleon carrier. Understand? So now it says a founder operation instructs the company operates a chameleon carrier network with a high volume tech driven recruiting approach based in Elma, Illinois. Controversy: the company has faced allegations of safety violations, ELD, electronic log devices, cheating, and worker exploitation with a class action lawsuit by the route. As I stated previously, there was no problem. Everyone participating in running extra. But the problem came in is these thieves, these crooks that shouldn't be in the United States of America to begin with, were stealing truck drivers' money. They were not paying the truck drivers money, stealing their checks. These people do not belong in the United States. It's not the problem is that how do these people cross the border into the United States of America? That's the problem. In 2025, it was named Carrier of the Year. You know why it was named the Carrier of the Year? Because the stuff it was participating, it was moving the freight for this broker in a way that legally could not be done.